Hi guys, how are you? Yeah, it's been a while since we've had a conversation, huh? Yeah, let's see. We left off with me Friday. What happened Friday? I don't know. Please, I'm supposed to remember something from what 4 days ago. Yeah, not really, but yeah. So it's what 2:40 in the morning, Tuesday morning. Of course, I didn't work last night, so yeah, I'm up. I'm going to the grocery store with my mom. As you can see, I have my trusty notepad here, trying to see what I need. I actually went to Food for Less yesterday after work. When I got off work yesterday morning, I went to Food for Less. They had the 18 count eggs on sale again for $1.99. I bought some brown rice. They had the 2 pound bag of brown rice on sale for $1.50. Um, they had. I got water, of course. I'm always picking up gallons of water. They had a few more things that some more albacore tuna, of course. They had a few more things that I bought. I actually went to find some smoked meat because I was, of course, gonna make me a pot of pinto beans, but their smoked meat is no good. I think Fair Play smoked meat is better in the fact that they had in Food for Less, they have all their smoked meat in the same freezer. They have the smoked turkey beside the smoked pork, and yeah, I got yeah, that was a complete turnoff for me. I don't want my smoked turkey necks by smoked neck bones. Like, ugh, no. So yeah. So like I said, me and my mom's going to Fair Play, were her favorite store this morning, and I was actually trying to make a list of the things that I needed because like I said, I was at Food for Less yesterday, and I spent maybe $50 on stuff, and of course my employee discount is still on, so I bought some stuff, and yeah, and like I said, I spent almost $50, and yeah, yeah, about tissue, about stuff, and I think my parent, what I did, why I overshopped again is because of the employee discount thing. I just know they're gonna cut it off one day, so I'm like every time I go there, I'm like, let me just go on and get everything I'm gonna get just in case this is my last time using it. So yeah, and so that's what I didn't get any butter. They had Land O'Lakes butter. It was supposedly on sale for $7.99. That's not a sale. Yeah, it's almost the holidays, so I'm expecting it to be on sale. So that's what I think. That's why I actually didn't buy butter. I'm down to my last. I think I have one stick left in my refrigerator. I bought bread. I bought a loaf of bread, so I just make sure I don't run out. And yeah, I haven't even set my breakfast table. I haven't done anything in a couple of days. Like I said, I left you guys. I remember when I left you guys Friday. I had my friend was coming over. Yeah, and yeah, it did lazy. It was a lazy day. Saturday, I said I was gonna get up and do breakfast, which I didn't get up. I didn't make it out of bed. I stayed in bed almost up until maybe 5 o'clock that evening, and I just stayed up and just went to work. I mean, I didn't even take a nap. You guys know I usually take a nap before work. I didn't even take a nap. I just stayed up and did some stuff like around the house, and yeah. But yeah, I didn't. I had a lazy day, and I didn't set my breakfast table. I haven't made any juices. Actually, I haven't done. And actually, did make a juice. Yesterday, I made a juice. I made juice. I made apple juice. I told you guys I bought 2 bags of apples. So the apples I had in here, and I could smell them, so that means they were ripe. And I made them, and by the time I opened them up, of course, the skin, they were bruised. They were overly ripe. I actually forgot about them anyway, and they were overly ripe. So of course, I couldn't use the skin. So I made the white apple juice yesterday, before yesterday, on my way out to work. Because, like I said, the apples were loud. I could smell them, and I was scared they were going to draw more fruit flies. I'm already dealing with the fruit fly thing anyway here already. So my thinking was that yeah, I would make apple juice, but I said, as I said, the skins were bruised. I couldn't use my skin, so I had to use just the flesh of the apple. And yeah, I made our apple juice. And when I stopped at Food for Less yesterday morning, I bought a bag of spinach. I did buy a bag of spinach from Food for Less. Like I said, it was 6 o'clock in the morning. All these over here doesn't open until 9. So I got off work yesterday at 6 o'clock. So from 6 to I got home maybe 7. There was no way I was gonna wait 2 hours and then go back to Aldi. So Food for Less opens at 6. So I left work and headed straight to Food for Less and just I bought one bag of spinach. It's like $1 more than it is at Aldi's, but yeah, I had the apple juice and I actually wanted to make apple and spinach juice. So yeah, I made apple and spinach juice yesterday, and yeah, as you guys can see, I got me on glass right here. Cheers, and yeah. Nice. I put a little lemon. I can actually taste the lemon a lot. I put a lemon in it. I bought some fresh lemons. That's another thing I'll get from Food for Less. Also, Food for Less usually have lemons 2 for $1. Fair Play wants like 90 cents for one lemon, and I don't buy my lemons from Fair Play. So I don't buy a couple of lemons at a time. I usually go to the grocery store every few days anyway. I only buy a couple at a time. Like I said, I'm trying to do whatever I can now to not draw fruit flies. To get rid of the ones that I have. And they had the 3 limes for $1. So I bought 3 limes and I bought 2 lemons, just in case I do decide to make a juice or something. And I'll have some acid to go in it. But yeah. They had a few more things on sale that I was they had they had chicken breast on sale, and I was like, just I'm so tired. Now that made me think about something else. This is why I'm actually sitting here trying to make a list too. I was talking to my mom yesterday, and she mentioned a duck. She mentioned some duck for Thanksgiving, and that made me think because I cooked a duck a few years back for Thanksgiving. And it was just me. My son did. I think he came over the next day for a plate, but he didn't come over the day for Thanksgiving. He came over the next day for a plate. But anyway, yeah, I made a duck. But I made a duck, and I what I did is I made the duck, and I had so much of the duck fat that just came off of the duck, and I would just let me smother some potatoes. So I made some smothered potatoes, and I put the duck fat in the smother. Oh my goodness, I'm there. Wow. Smothered potatoes was my thing. Now, when I was eating white potatoes, I don't eat white potatoes anymore. I haven't eaten them in over a year now, but this is when I was eating white potatoes. Smothered potatoes was like my best. Mashed potatoes was second, but smothered potatoes was like my best method of my potatoes. So I used to have a recipe, and all while with my husband, we ate smothered potatoes, and that's what we ate. And I was, yeah, had me thinking about the duck I made a few years back with when I first, it was in my apartment. And like I said, I used the fat off of it to smother some potatoes, which was absolutely delicious. So good. Like, wow. Now I see why duck fat is coveted by chefs and culinary people. It's like, yeah, yes, so good. But the thing about duck is greasy. Duck is really, really greasy, and the duck was delicious, but it was just so greasy. And me now, and what I'm going through now, and what I'm doing now for myself, I don't know if I wouldn't mind having a duck. I wouldn't mind cooking a duck. It's just I think I remember duck being greasy. I don't know if I will be able to eat it. It'll just be, and like I said, I don't eat like that anymore. And the only thing I can see in my kitchen that I can use duck fat on is maybe some quinoa. I have some buckwheat on my shelf. Maybe some lentils, or everything I have are whole grains. So I don't really see where duck fat will. Yeah, and I don't eat white potatoes. I eat sweet potatoes, and I don't think duck fat will go with sweet potatoes. So yeah, I wouldn't be able to use my duck fat and save it like I did. I saved duck fat. I had it in my refrigerator for a long, put it in my freezer for a while after I made the duck a few years back, and I used it as needed, and some eggs. I threw it in whatever, but I don't. With my diet today, I don't know if the duck will be wise choice for me. I remember the taste. Yes, I remember the taste. Duck is delicious, but like I say, now, so yeah. That brings me to another thought. My ex-husband, he used to make every Thanksgiving. We had turkey, but we didn't like oven turkey. He barbecued our turkey every year. We had barbecue turkey when we put it on the grill. He grilled our turkey every year. It's just delicious, so good. And he and I were talking the other day, and he said he was going in the, looking in his closet for his. We had a rotisserie thing. It's a thing like a stick that you put. It was an electric rotisserie machine, and we used to put stuff put the stick through the meat or whatever. Cause we used to cook whole chickens in the rotisserie, and it'll rotate it around inside. And you can look inside, and it had the burners on both sides, and it was cooking, and then we can see it, and it had a little grease thing at the bottom, little grease trap thing that you yeah. And when we separated, because I didn't, my diet wasn't going to be on that rotating rotisserie thing anymore. He took it. So anyway, he said he was looking in his closet looking for it because he was thinking about getting some Cornish hens for the holiday and put them on and rotate them. And I was like, that sounds delicious. Now that I think I can get on board with that one. That yeah, I could probably do the Cornish hens. I could probably do the Cornish hens. I can do those in the oven myself. And yeah, I can get me a Cornish hen. Yeah, I could probably get a Cornish hen. Good idea. A capon or something small. That's a good idea, huh? Anyway, me and my mom's going to the grocery store today. And Thanksgiving is almost there, right? Yeah. A couple more weeks. Thanksgiving. So yeah, I need to get on that. So now I don't know, maybe a capon or a Cornish hen. That sounds good. Yeah, because like I said, the duck thing did it sounded good, but I know, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to the grease on the duck. I'm not gonna. I know my diet. Yeah, yeah, my diet now is not gonna let me eat that. And no, I'm not gonna eat that. So yeah, that's what I have my menopausal habit. My brought it on again. Yeah, as I said, I was off last night, of course. So what I did is I called myself yesterday. And I got off yesterday morning. I called myself again. My intentions for the last few weeks have been to stay up. I want to talk to him. I told you guys I reconnected with a friend of mine, a real true friend that I had when I was younger. And she and I reconnected, and my intentions on my off days, because I'm off on Monday nights and Tuesday nights, as you guys know. So my intentions is to stay up late enough so I can at least talk to her before I lay down, because I know if I take a nap, it's gonna be one. So I stayed up yesterday, and I was able to stay up all the way until maybe 4:30 last night, 5 o'clock. By 5 o'clock, I had sat down on my bed to. I didn't sit down on my bed to go to sleep, but I sat down on my bed to do something in my bedroom about 5, and it's 10 minutes until 3. Yeah, I just got up maybe an hour ago. I don't know. I don't. And my intention is not to. I need. I have good intentions. I promise you. And she works in day. I think she works daytime, and I can't contact her until the evening. You know, I want to give her time to get her kids out of school and get everything settled and whatever. And then she can have her quiet time. But that's what I asked her what's the best time to call her, and she said evening. So that's my intentions every it never fails. It just I sleep the day away, and I'm up in the middle of the night like wow. Well, my intention is to call her, but I'm gonna try it again tomorrow. I mean, or today. It's like I said, when I'm up now, and me and my mom, I meet my mom until 10, and it's almost 3. So I want to set my breakfast table because I have some oatmeal. I want to make some oatmeal. I'm actually hungry. I went to bed hungry yesterday too, and I'm eating. I'm hungry. And I'm sitting here now trying to decide what I'm going to have for breakfast. I wasn't going to set my breakfast table this morning, but yeah, I'm going to set my breakfast table. I'm hungry. So I'm trying to decide what I'll have this morning. And yeah, it's going to be some oatmeal or some eggs. Yeah, I'm going to set my breakfast table. Because I'm hungry and getting some toast since I did buy bread. But I guess I'm going to put my list, some butter. I'm gonna put butter at the top of my list. And like I said, I'm down to my last stick of butter, and yeah, I need butter. And I don't know, maybe I'll make a juice, and I did something too. told you guys I made spinach and apple juice. I made a lot of it. So what I did is, I soaked some chia seeds and then I just got through cleaning up my kitchen. That the hour that I was up early before I got to sit down and talk to you guys. I was actually washing my dishes and cleaning up my kitchen and doing stuff that I didn't get around to doing yesterday because I just, as I said, sat down on my bed and the next thing I knew it's 2 o'clock in the morning when I woke up today. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But yeah, I'm going to yeah, set my breakfast table. I'm hungry. I didn't eat. I'm starving. And then, like I said, I washed my dishes and I kind of swept and mop. Well, my sweeper. I had put a dry pad on it and swept my whole apartment. And then I put a wet pad on it and mopped. And I sprayed awesome and bleach as I went along and used the wet pad to mop up or whatever. So I did it's a cheap mopping and a cheap sweeping, but hey, it'll work for me. It'll work. It'll suffice for now, you know. So hey, yeah, I had some time to kill. Like I said, I went to bed. I had intentions of doing things yesterday, but like I said, once I laid, I wouldn't say laid down. Once I sat on my bed, it didn't want. It was over. But yeah, while I'm on the subject of yeah, let me I think I need to offer an apology to some people. It seems that some people have taken me doing these videos as something other than me trying to interact with the people. It seems that a lot of people have taken offense to me telling their business. Like, the people from YouTube will be able to go out on the street and point to people out and know exactly who I was talking about. So, yeah, I want to. I guess I need to be apologizing to people. I was actually sent. I was actually sent two nasty text messages. No text messages too. Now I had to read like I was reading a fucking book. But I was sent two of them. I didn't respond, of course. So actually, this probably is why I haven't been here either to talk because I was kind of in the. I didn't want to be me. I didn't want to say nasty stuff, but yeah, it seems that people actually believe. See, there, here I'm going again. That's why I didn't want to do this. Well, I was trying to give myself some time, so I don't want to be mean, say mean stuff to people, but yeah, it's. I find it real funny that people actually believe that I have a notebook of names or that I just sit it. See my list? My list says butter. It doesn't have anybody name. Oh, I'll make sure I talk about this person. Yeah, right. My people seem to think that I have a list of names that I'm just intentionally talking about people, which is absolutely not the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's a human nature thing. When you start talking you're on a subject or something, and you start talking, just say you're talking to someone about a subject. If there's a memory of somebody going through the exact same thing that you're talking to that person, it's just natural muscle memory that you're gonna mention. Well, you know, I had a friend who such and such and went through the same thing. This is a natural occurrence. So it's not like I'm sitting down and scratching off names. Let me talk about him. Make sure I talk about her. Dude, that's not how it happened. It's human nature. You know what I'm saying? I always said my friend. I think I always keep telling you people. I use the word loosely, friends loosely, because I don't want to say names. I'm trying not to hurt anybody's feelings. So of course, put people as friends. Yeah, but my associates. Okay, so but anyway, yeah. It seems that some people have taken offense. Like I've actually gotten criticism. I've gotten critique. My own mom told me that I saw you talking and you don't even talk that much and blah 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 and you wouldn't stay on subject and I got so many critics and you stop telling my business and this. Yeah, I see people doing a lot of stuff on social media. I see people doing a lot of stuff on social media. I started doing social media because, as I was telling you, Jack, my ex husband, yeah, I had intention of helping people. It never came from a place of, he's all the way over on the west side of Chicago. I'm all the way on the south side of Chicago. There's no way that I can transport and was working 8 hours and be able to transport and go to, hold on 1 second. I'm sorry, I'm back. I set my alarm clock, and I set my alarm clock to wake myself up when I went to sleep, took the sleep, lay down, was set on my bed. I keep saying set on my bed, but I set my alarm clock to wake me up at 3 so that I can actually get up and clean up and get myself together so I can set my table before I had to meet my mom. So I set my, I was cognizant enough to do that, but I was definitely out of it yesterday. I don't have to tell you guys, working third shift is hard, but I was out of it. But anyway, it seems as if I rubbed some people the wrong way. Yeah, well, yeah. And I had to take a break for a few days and to get myself together because, yeah, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I don't want to say, anything, but I just want you people to know that, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, I said what I said. I did what I did, and like I said, and then I never said anybody's name, and like I said, it's not like people. But anyway, the two text messages I got, they were, the long they're nasty text messages, but they were actually I ignored them for 2 days, and the third day I received another one that says, "Sorry, I was going through something." Well, so am I. Yeah. So is everyone. You're not the only one going through something. And just because you're going through something, this definitely doesn't give you the right to just say, nasty stuff to people. Yeah, that's not. So now that I had to actually let myself calm down and so that I wouldn't get on here and yeah, I don't want to offend anyone. I never started out trying to offend anyone. That is never my intention. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so. And I find it really funny the fact that I was doing juices and I was doing breakfasts and even my friends, I didn't get any comments even from my friends, but now all of a sudden now with this, now everybody just think I'm singling them out. Oh yeah, all the fat people. Nobody took offense to me, trying to show them how to do the healthy. Nobody had a word. All of them was quiet as church mouths. All of them, Nobody asked the question, or how you do this. Nobody cared about any of that, I said people pay attention to the bullshit. People don't pay attention to the real stuff. Like I said, I never got any comments on, right. People pay attention to the bullshit, and that's exactly it, and that's right. Yeah, that's exactly it. But yeah. My thing was, my brother, my young brother, he's always live. He's always on Facebook Live doing something. I was watching Facebook. I was watching not Facebook. I was scrolling through some YouTube shorts a few months back. And that's how I actually started seeing people doing live. It's a young couple. The guy, he was on live trying to get 10,000 followers for the day or something, and he was doing different stuff all day. And the girl, the dancing girl, I think she's an African girl. She has 2 daughters, and she was on with I saw her dancing. I think in Walmart. A couple of shorts I saw her dancing in Walmart. She's a dancer and she dances. I saw her live, and it's the other couple. It's a couple of the YouTube creators, content creators that I saw live. I actually saw a guy sleep. He was asleep. And he had Grimace, the thing that used to hang out with Ronald McDonald, the stuffed animal, the blue thing, Grimace. I guess that's what I asked one of the kids that worked when I was working in the last freezer. I had to go and ask them what. The guy was asleep. He was live. There was a Grimace stuffed animal, a big Grimace stuffed animal in the corner, and he had 1,000 people watching him. Like, what are we looking at here? I didn't understand. So I, of course, went and asked the younger kids at my job why, and they, because of the Grimace, it's a joke, and blah. Okay. All right. Okay, I saw another girl. She was live. She was asleep. She had almost 800 people watching her sleep. Of course, me, not knowing what I was watching and not knowing the purpose. Why is this so popular? Well, of course, I went back to work to the kids. So one of the younger guys told me that people were watching because maybe she'll turn around and something will fall out. Okay. But I'm just saying my thought processes then was like live. And it was like, well, everybody should, I think all creators should go live because it'll give you a chance to interact with the people and let them see that you are, you whatever. And, they'll follow you and be interested in what you're doing because they know you better. That was That was my thought process. Then, like I said, I see my little brother always on Facebook Live. Last week, he was driving some kind of bulldozer thing at work and stuff. Hey, dude, when did you learn how to drive this thing? Like, what is this thing? Like, yeah. And that was my whole intention. And so I was talking to another girl at work a couple months back. We worked at the freezer together, and she was telling me how she wanted to start a podcast. This is when like a month or two after I started putting the videos up, and she wanted to do a podcast. And she was overweight, and she was telling me first she wanted to lose some weight, and she wanted to get behind the camera. First thing first, and she wanted to eat better. I was telling her about my page, and she went on there and she subscribed. She became one of my followers. So every day she had a question. So I'm trying to tell her, and up your protein. She's telling me she would stop eating meat. So she was on the path to trying to help herself do better. But anyway, she was wanting to do this podcast, and she said her thing is she's afraid of being in front of the camera. I told her, and my thought process then, and my advice to her then was just make a video of yourself and sit in front of the camera, make a video of yourself and just talk and just watch it, and you'll get comfortable being in front of the camera. That was my advice to her at the time, which was great advice because I used to do it myself when I first started making videos. I would sit in front of the camera and do it because my first thing I was gonna start. I was asking incorporate workout videos, and I was trying to see how I look in front of the camera, whether what I'm saying. But then whatever. But I didn't want to come across as But Anyway, I started doing it myself, and I'm like, yeah. And then I had never done the ones where I spoke, and then when I sit down and start speaking now that about what I'm doing, now I'm like, okay, I've never seen anybody do this. I've never seen this platform, and I always try. The thing about me is I always try to be individual. I always try to do my own thing. I don't want anybody to come across and say that, well, she's stealing my content, she stole my... No, never. I never want anybody to say, look, I'm my own person. I am my own person. I do me. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I do all my juice videos, and everybody do their juice videos, they do it with their juicing machine. Me, I was trying to make myself different. I ain't trying to make myself difficult, but I prefer this method anyway. There's no way for me, dude. I just threw in my pantry. I just threw a deep fryer that took me 3 months to clean. I got an air fryer. I got a big old coffee pot. I got a big old crock pot. I have no more room in my kitchen for anything. Once I started doing videos, I had to buy a lot of glass dishes because the glass looks better on camera. I have no more room in my kitchen for any more appliances. I have 3 blenders. I have a little bullet personal blender. I have no more room in my kitchen for anything else. I don't want anything else. Now, there's no reason for me not to have a juicer, as I explained before, but I don't want a juicer. I want to be individual. I want to be different. I want to be different. So how I make my juices is different from everybody else's. I want to be different. Okay? Like I said, I don't have any room in my kitchen for any of that stuff. And I would rather get my hands, and I'm like, food is my thing. I'm a big girl. Food is my thing. I want to get my hands in there. I want to feel it. I want to touch it. I want to smell it. I want to be there. So that's what I want to separate myself from stuff. And that's why I always try to come up with ideas of how to make myself different from people. I've never seen anybody do what I'm doing here. And for people to now try to come across as me being using them to come up, what the hell? Dude. Just because I said a friend of mine bought somebody such and such, so you think you walking outside, everybody gonna know that I'm talking directly about you. Yeah, because you guys just want to have something to complain about or have something to talk about or just try to make yourself more important. Dude, for me, come on, everybody. Let me not say anything nasty, right? Because I had a long conversation with my guy too, and he told me to be nice. Okay. Because I could just, from the fact that that you guys know me or kind of know me well enough to know that, okay, see, be better, okay. And I could really care less about, okay, for me for you guys to even believe that I'm just that much invested in, whatever. I had one friend, she said, she specifically started our conversation with, don't tell my business, and proceeded to tell me stuff about herself that, hey, it is not possible for anybody to want to know. So you want to reverse psychology me, so you do want me to tell you the business, you just don't, get the fuck out of here. Like, really? But yeah, to people. But anyway, as I was saying, I need some butter from the grocery store. Yeah, I told you guys I was tasked with making the snack for Thanksgiving. Yeah, I actually have a great recipe in mind. Something I actually wanted to do for myself, and I think I might actually still might make a sample of it just to see if it's as good as I'm thinking it will be. But yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. I'm going to. Yeah, it'll be good. Like I said, it's a healthy snack, so yeah, it's a healthy snack. So yeah, it'll be good. It'll be yeah. Everybody can enjoy it. Everybody will. I'm guessing. I wanted to do something extra. I want to try to make an extra twist and do an extra little twist to it. I still think I might, but we'll see how it rolls. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about that. And I kind of want, and I have two cousins who are having baby showers, and I was kind of wanted to use that as an inspiration. I bought these little glasses from the dollar store. They some little glasses, like six of them came in a pack. I bought two of them. They're like little shot glasses. I remember a few years back when me and my friends, when we were having a get together here, and I made Jello shots. I made it out of vodka, and those little glasses, they would have been really cute. I didn't make them. I didn't have those little skinny ones. I had the bigger glasses that I used to make, put the Jello shots in them. They were bigger, but I'm thinking the little ones that I have now are really cute, like really small, much smaller, and it'll be really. I'm thinking about they're dessert glasses, and I'm thinking about making something. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. So yeah, I'm of course inspiration. I'm creative, of course. So yeah, and I had one friend who told me, say, just fuck all of them. Just get on there and just start talking about your books. That's what you do. Just start every day. Just read a different book and just start talking about your books. Yeah. She knows that's where my excitement comes. My true excitement comes from what my what I really love. And writing is what I really love. And numbers is another thing, one of my loves. But writing is one of my loves, and she knows that. And she was like, that'll show your true self. That'll show my true self. And of course, but I don't want anyone to steal my idea. My idea. Nah, I'm telling my books. I need to get them copyrighted first. No. Told you guys what my son said. He's gonna get them published when I die. Funny. This fresh lemon in here is so good. It actually lifts the flavor up of this so much better. It actually has a much sharper, nicer taste. It really does. The lemon really, 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 yeah, it does. I actually put a whole lemon in here this time. I normally put a half one. I actually put a whole one, and then I can really taste the lemon. Yeah, it's actually really nice in here. Really nice. Spinach and apple juice is absolutely delicious. And who would lie about something and just keep drinking? Nobody has that kind of anything in them. Keep lying about something that's not good and just keep fake drinking it. Nah. And for somebody my age, I just want to fake do anything. Dude, I'm already going to be going through Alzheimer's soon. I can't fake my way through nothing right about now. I don't want to fake nothing. I need to be, like I just said, boy, I can't, fake is over. I can't be fake anymore. It's time to be, I got to be for real because, I can't remember half this stuff already. Yeah, I can't. We can't remember who you told what to and all that. Nah. I ain't got time for all that. So yeah, I just rather be real up front and just say, call it a day. So yeah. The little girl was giving a ride to a little Hispanic girl. She said, my family all call me Jasmine. Her name is, I call her Jazz. She said, her name is Jasmine. My family all call me Jasmine. Yeah, well. Why do your family call you Jasmine? Which I already know. She's a Sagittarius. She's a fire sign. I know she mean. Of course she mean. She's a fire sign. So of course, so she was like, yeah. And of course her family know. Like I said, I think she's a cool little chick. But of course her family know her better than I do. Of course, she's a fire sign. And the thing is, she's a fire sign. Her daughter's a fire sign. And her son's a fire sign. So all three of them in the house, all three of them are Sagittarius. So they all three the same sign. Wow, you guys are gonna have a nice little time living together. Y'all do y'all have fun with that. Yeah, I don't know. I want to come up with me something for the holiday. I don't know. I know I want some sweet potatoes. I gotta have some sweet potatoes, and I just don't. I made some sweet potato pudding a couple years back. It was actually made some corn pudding. I made some corn pudding a couple years. It was so maybe I'll make me some corn. That corn. I made some corn pudding that was so delicious. So delicious. I can't remember exactly what I put in there. I actually have a notebook. When I cook something one time, I usually try to write the recipe down. Even if I go off script, like I'll go and I'll look up a recipe. Well, I'll actually go read a few recipes, and then I'll you know what I'm saying? I'll mix and match them together and see what works for me better until I come up with the perfect blend for myself, and then I'll write it down, and it'll become my own personal recipe. And what I usually try to do is I usually try to write all my recipes down. I write them, as you guys can see, I'm paper and pen is my thing. Yeah, I don't know computers. I shorthand everything so I can have it exactly how I need it to be. So when I'm going like on my kitchen shelf in my kitchen on my shelf, I have a notebook that's full of recipes. There's a few loose papers in there too, cause I have. Oh, I have one up there. I took it down. But I have recipes that I'll get and I'll put it up. I'll put them up and I'll add it to my collection. But yeah, until I tweak it and I'll add it to my. Once I get it right, I'll add it to my collection. I can't just not a half a recipe. It's got to be a whole recipe. But like I said, I wanna yeah, I made a corn pudding a couple. I actually made a sweet potato pudding too a couple of years back. That was absolutely delicious too. And I would say what actually helped that sweet potato pudding is lemon. I zested it. I used the zest from the lemon and I used the juice from the lemon. I used both of them. It's actually the lemon is what lifted the flavor of that sweet potato pudding I made last year before last. It was absolutely delicious, and that's why I want me some. I want some more sweet potato pudding. And I like sweet potatoes. I actually like sweet potato pie. I don't like pie crust. I'm not a pie crust person. I'm just I don't I'm just not a pie crust person. I don't know why. I just don't like the pie. I like sweet potato pie, but I like sweet potato palm. I like just like sweet potato. My mom, she makes it without the crust for me. And every year I would go over there and we'd have Thanksgiving, and I was never one for soul food. The one thing about me, I never ate soul food. The greens, the beans, the soul food was never my thing. Turkey, the dressing, and plus I don't eat pork, and they like ham and all that stuff, and I don't trust them like that, so I don't mess around. So what I usually have is the sweet potatoes. That's all I normally have. And she usually make me the sweet potato in the pan, but she make it like a pie, but without the crust. And I forget the name, what she calls it, but yeah, the sweet potato pie without the crust. That's what I call it, and that's what she'll usually make for me, and that's what I'll usually eat. And yeah, and she makes a great one. And like I said, I was trying to. My mom, like I said, she got older. She don't like to cook anymore, and so she'll say, "Well, I don't feel like cooking right now anymore," and all and whatever. And so, like I was always trying to get in the habit of making my own sweet potato whatever, and I may call it sweet potato pudding, but it's actually pretty good. I might make it. I have some fresh nutmeg. I buy nutmeg, and I buy it nuts. I buy them in nut form, nutmeg, and I grate it. I grate my own nutmeg. I actually have some in the can that I bought. Kroger makes spices in the can, and Kroger spices one week we had coupon buy two get one free. So of course I went and you can use it up to 5 times. I got it through my job. They sent us a special coupon as an employee. But anyway, you can use it in anyway. I went and bought a lot of cans. I can probably show it. I bought a lot of their cans of Kroger spices. I have turmeric, garlic powder, onion powder, nutmeg, ginger powder. I have all that stuff in cans that I buy. Kroger sells in the cans. I have all my spices in cans in the kitchen that I buy. But I also have nutmeg, like cinnamon sticks. I have cinnamon in the can, but also buy cinnamon sticks, and I have a coffee grinder back right here. I have a coffee grinder on my shelf right here that I grind my own spices. Like I don't buy black pepper as in black ground pepper form. I buy a whole peppercorn, a whole black peppercorn, and I grind my own pepper. I never buy ground. I don't never buy already ground black pepper. I grind my own pepper. I have for years. I've always grinded my own pepper because I'm a black pepper lover. I love black pepper. Black pepper has pepperine in it. And I love black pepper. And peppermint is something that our body needs. And I love black pepper. And I can for any spice. And you over pepper stuff, and I do. I'm an over pepperer. Because like I said, because I buy it, and it's a different taste. Fresh ground black pepper tastes a whole lot different from already ground black pepper. So that's why I grind my own black pepper, and it tastes a whole lot, especially on pasta. Black crushed, fresh crushed, black fresh ground black pepper tastes is on pot and rice. Ooh, just love. It's just a different taste for me. And like I said, most of my spices I try to grind myself. Now, my rosemary, I buy my rosemary fresh because I usually make my own rosemary water for my hair. So I buy my rosemary fresh. I buy the fresh leaves of rosemary and I could boil them and make my own rosemary water. So I've always did that. But I buy dry rosemary too. I have in the can because it came in the Kroger can. I have sage, all that stuff. Three for the price of one. Of course I have like 20 of those. But anyway, spices, thyme, different. I have different spices that I don't use. Coriander, I don't stuff that I don't use. Garlic, salt, and I don't use no garlic salt. I don't use anything artificial. But since Kroger had that on sale, I just picked it up. I don't use half of it. It's just to show me that I actually have it. But I don't use half of that stuff. I have whole cloves. Like I do make clove water for my hair. That's what I use my whole cloves for. I make clove water. I got a bottle of clove water right there, and I got a bottle of rosemary water that I make for my hair. So yeah, I use those. But like I said, I use fresh rosemary for that. But I use cloves, whole cloves. I use fresh cloves too. I use whole cloves. I boil them in clove water too. But yeah, but I'm saying I got a lot of spices I don't use. But whole nutmeg, I grate my own nutmeg. I grate my own cinnamon, and I grate my own black pepper. And certain stuff I use that I just use. It's got to be fresh. I can't just, because I can never seem to get anything out of garlic powder or onion powder. I never was one to use all that stuff. If I'm going to use onion powder, I might as well use an onion. I mean, I can always get the right onion taste out of onions. I was never one into that. I was never one. But like I said, Kroger had it on sale to buy one, get two free or two, however the sale they sent us or whatever. And I went crazy, went to Food for Less and went crazy and bought like 15 cans of spices that I have no intention of using, but I have them just in case, so yeah. And I try to buy pure vanilla flavor. I don't buy imitation vanilla flavor. I never buy imitation vanilla flavor. It always have to be pure vanilla flavor. No imitation for me. Now, it don't necessarily have to be the top brand vanilla flavor, but it's always got to say pure vanilla flavor. Just got to be pure vanilla flavor. I never buy, and I always buy honey. I always buy organic honey. I never buy honey that has honey stuff in it. Like, yeah, it always got to be pure organic honey for me to buy it. It's certain stuff that I eat that it has to be the real thing. I can't eat fake stuff, and some stuff, it be fake. Yeah, I can't really eat fake stuff, but yeah, I try. Like I said, I'm trying to do better, and I'm trying to, I'm trying to navigate my way through this menopausal thing, and hey, it's a process, and I know it's a process, and like I said, and the last 2 days, even though I've been harassing me, I got bad, I got angry texts from people or whatever, angry phone calls from people, but my mood, I've been chill. Yesterday it was we were so chill at work yesterday. It was so chill. And the lady, she came up to me. She was like, I don't know about anybody else. I don't know how you feel, older lady, about my age. And she was like, I leave up out of here. I just be spent. I don't know. I don't know if it's just this place. I just be spent. I was like, no, it's us older folk. It takes a lot out of us just to get up to come and do this. It takes a lot out of us. And yeah, it really does. It's part emotional. It's hormonal. It's all of that. It's a lot. It's a whole lot that we as women have to deal with. It's a lot, but I did get a few critiques, and I actually watched, and actually after people critiqued me, my guy, he's like, come on, why don't we watch a couple of your videos with you? Do this watching, and we could, see what the hell going on. So we watched it, and he was like, I don't see nothing wrong, and he was telling me, and I was like, the thing that I didn't like about the video that I would take. The smacking of my eye, that irritated my soul. Like, if I was watching me, I wouldn't watch me do. You do. I did that. I do that too much, and I'm like, ooh, I don't like that. And then I would change that. And as you guys can probably tell from this video, I have changed. I'm trying to be more cognizant of that. Like, I don't like that popping on my mouth. That irritated my soul. Irritated me so bad. Like, ooh, that get on my nerves. I'm like, ooh, that's getting on my nerves. Turn the volume down. Telling him, like, ooh, but it's you, yeah, well. I'm like, hope I'm not irritating the people, but hey, it is what it is, so hey. But my list, why? I need some butter. I don't know. I might go to see what Fair Play has on sale. I don't even know what Fair Play has on sale. I don't know. I'm gonna get some. I just got one thing on my list: butter. I might make some juice today. I'm not sure. Um, I can go for some grapefruit juice or grapefruit juice would be good. Some orange juice. Maybe I'll just make some citrus juice today. Maybe I will. And may put the video up, maybe. Whatever you guys. I mean, he might be interested. So yeah, I'll make it. I spoke to him the other day. He was drinking celery juice. So yeah, he may be interested. So yeah, of course I will. I'm not gonna stop. Of course I will. And yeah. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll make two. Today's Tuesday. I usually make two juices on Tuesday, so I'll make a couple of juices. I'm about to do my breakfast video. I'm hungry, so I'm definitely gonna do breakfast in a minute. Cause I'm starving. My stomach, like I said, I went to bed yesterday and I didn't eat, and I'm starving. I am really hungry, and I could go for some pancakes or something. I can go for something substantial this morning for real. Like I can go for my normal oatmeal, but I need some like biscuits or I can go for something substantial. I'm actually starving. I'm starving. I didn't really eat properly yesterday before I laid down because my intention was not to go to sleep. My intention was to stay up. I had no intention of going to sleep, but like I said, I sat down on my bed and just, I was out like a light. It's a good thing. Like I said, I set my alarm clock, but I did that. The reason I set my alarm clock, I did that yesterday, is because so I know that if I do fall asleep, that at least I would get up and stay outside and do something. See, at least I had the forethought of doing that, setting my alarm clock. But I was out like a light out. So yeah, and so yeah. But as I said, I'm going to. Oh, I want to show you guys this too, in case you're interested. This is the protein shake that I bought. Look, here you go. See, 32 grams of plant-based protein, 32 grams. I've never had anything that had this much protein in it. And in the candy bars and the cookies and all that stuff that I usually get in other shakes that I don't need, on the most I've ever had is 30 grams. I've never had one thing that had 32, one thing, like a shake that had 39. Of course, I told you guys I made a cheesecake. I made a cheesecake before. I made a cottage cheese and Greek yogurt cheesecake. So, of course, it had a lot of protein in it. I put protein powder. It had like about 80 grams of protein in it, but it was a protein mix mash of stuff that I put together. I've never had something that was just one thing that had this much protein in it. 32 grams of plant-based protein. And the plant-based protein comes from spinach, kale, and broccoli. And like I told you guys, now that I knew where the plant's coming from, now like I said, the first time I tasted it, I couldn't figure out what was that. It was an aftertaste. Something that didn't register in my brain was threw me off. And it made it not good. Like I said, I kept saying, this is not good. This is not good. As I was drinking, it's not good. But now that I know what it is, I can drink them right down with no problem. I can drink it down. I know what it is. I can drink it down with no problem. It has water. It has pea protein. It has organic pumpkin seeds. It even has flaxseed oil in here. So now I know I can drink this. But if you guys didn't pay attention to the name is Owen. See, it's Owen. 32 grams of plant-based protein. I told you guys I was going to up my fiber and my protein intake. You can see protein intake. So here we go, 32 grams. The only thing I would change about this, I'm going to buy more. It's 15 in the pack. The only thing I would change about this is chocolate. I would give me a vanilla. The chocolate, I don't know, it's something about a chocolate. These chocolate shakes that make them taste chalky. It has a chalky taste. I prefer vanilla. If they can make this in vanilla, I would be one happy, and I would continue to buy them with no problem. I would continue to buy them with no problem. But yeah, like I said, it was like these were like maybe 20, 25 bucks. I can't remember exactly how much. Between 20, they weren't cheaper than 20. They weren't more than 25 bucks. So I got them from Sam's Club, so if anybody's interested, like I said, 32 grams of plant-based protein, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. I have not seen anything that has more than 32 grams. 30 grams. 32 is 2 more grams. I'll take it. But yeah, these are the protein shakes that I bought from Sam Club. Yeah. So I bought a case of them, and like I said, the aftertaste is the pea. It's got to be the pea. It's something that I'm not familiar with. So the aftertaste that I'm tasting was the pea. So yeah, now that I know what it is, I can drink it. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna get my list together, and I'm going to try to figure out what I'm gonna have for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna put something together. I know I want sweet potatoes, so maybe I'll have sweet potato pudding and something with the sweet potato pudding. And what I usually eat, cabbage goes great with sweet potato. So even if I just do sweet potato, regular sweet potato, cabbage goes with sweet potato. So it'll be another vegetable or some sort. But yeah. Yeah, it will, but yeah, I'm gonna figure out what. Now I gotta figure out the protein part. Like the duck sounded good yesterday when I was talking to my mom, but the duck was so greasy. I remember that duck was so greasy. Everything in my damn kitchen was greasy after I cooked that duck a few years back. I remember that, and I kept a bowl in my freezer with some duck fat in it, and I just was using it as needed. And opening the refrigerator, taking out a scoop and putting it in, maybe frying some eggs or putting it in different stuff just to get the flavor and the taste. And I remember, but that duck was really greasy, so I don't think I want to do the duck. I think I may do, like I said, a capon or a Cornish hen, one or the other. Yeah, it definitely won't be a turkey. Ugh, I don't like turkey. Turkey on the grill. That's why I said I don't like turkey. And turkey has to have a better flavor. And when he used to put them on the grill flavor would get inside, and it gave it a different taste. And that's what made turkey more exciting to me, the grill taste. I'm not a turkey fan. I don't like turkey like that. Yeah, I'm not a turkey fan like that. And it makes no sense for me to cook a 15-pound turkey for just me, and I'm not gonna eat it. And another thing about me is I don't know if you guys know this or if I mentioned it or whatever. I don't like leftovers. Leftovers don't work for me. Anything that I have to warm up and put in the microwave, I can't. My body, my mouth doesn't function well with leftovers. I need fresh food daily. I can't do leftovers. That's why I was never one for them big meals, either Thanksgiving meals and Christmas meals, because you got to eat. Yeah, you got to put all that stuff up, and then you got to save it for tomorrow, and then you got to the next day, and the next. I cannot see how people eat stuff for 2 and 3 days. My mama always, oh, it tastes better after the second day. Listen, yeah, my mouth can't eat that. I can't. No, no, I can't eat that. And there's something else that people do that is. And I was at the grocery store yesterday, and I saw people actually grocery shopping, and I said, of course, I can't. Now, the shelf stuff, I can buy my shelf stuff, but carts of meat like they had just meat, and you buy meat like you buy 9 packs of chicken legs, and you save them all month, and just oh no no. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. No, my grandmother, she shopped every day. She bought her groceries, her dinner her meals every day. She shopped for her meals every day. That, yeah, yeah, that's how it's got to be for me. I got my shelf stuff. Like I said, on my shelf, I have all my shelf, my brown rice, my black beans, my pinto beans, my lentils, my split peas, my buckwheat, my quinoa, my couscous, all that stuff I have on my shelf. My buckwheat, all the stuff that I have on my shelf is shelf stuff. Now I can buy shelf stuff. Like I said, I already have a big thing of brown rice already full, but Food for Less had the 2 pound bag on sale for $1.50. So of course I bought more because it's on sale. Who could pass up a sale on a woman? Women like sales. But anyway, I bought it. I know I didn't need it, but I eat it. So I know I'll need it someday. That's why I bought it. But I'm saying, as far as my freezer, and meat in my freezer, there's no meat in my freezer. No meat in my freezer. I no meat in my freezer. I got blueberries, I got strawberries, I got pineapples, I got carrots in my freezer. Ain't no meat in my freezer. And my 4 trays with my smoothie mixtures and smoothie cubes and no, there's no meat in my freezer. I got some corn. I did buy some corn on the cob, but I had to freeze them because I cooked them and I put 2 of them in the freezer that I didn't want to eat because they were waterlogged and they're not good. I got a bag of broccoli. Then I bought some broccoli spears that I was actually putting in my smoothies, but they didn't have any florets. All in the broccoli bag is the stalk, and I haven't gotten around to throwing it out yet. Couldn't haven't thrown it out yet, but yeah, there's no meat in my freezer. Mm-mm. Now I can't buy meat like that. I have to, yeah, like I said, I need daily fresh food. Like I need daily fresh food. I can't shop like that. No, I can't. Mm-mm. I do not want any freezer burned meat sitting in my freezer for 3 weeks. No way. Ground beef I bought 3 weeks ago out. No, can't do that. That's not something that'll work for me. So yeah, like I said, I don't do leftovers. I don't do soul food. I'm not the soul food type. I'm not the leftover type. I need fresh food, and I can't do. I can't do. And like yeah, I got to yeah. Yeah, and me by myself cooking, I have a lot of food waste. Well, I did have a lot of food waste when I first got here, trying to just cook for me. I had a lot of food waste. And it took me a while to get used to just cooking for me because I was used to cooking for 3 people. But in my son, he's 6'5". My baby's 6'5", so I got a big boy. You know what I'm saying? And dad a big guy, so yeah, I didn't. My food waste. I have food waste. I didn't have food waste with them. I have a lot of food waste. Well, I wouldn't say have now because I've gotten better. But when I first got here, I had a lot of food waste. I had a lot of food waste. I did. A lot of food waste, and it took me a while to get it together. Where I went overcooking. I had to stop cooking two cups of rice and start cooking a half a cup just for me. Yeah, I had to. Yeah, it took me a while to get used to it, but yeah, I finally got it. And now I don't have food waste like that. It's like I said, I gotta have fresh food every day. I can't do leftovers. I can't microwave stuff. I use my microwave to warm up my coffee. When I was drinking hot coffee, I was using my microwave for to warm up my coffee. Warm up my water for my coffee. That's all I ever used to use my microwave for. I never used my microwave to warm up food. I'm supposed to microwave. Trust that radiation like that. But yeah, I don't. I use my microwave to warm up the water when I was drinking hot coffee. That's what I used it for. I don't use my microwave for other stuff. Or maybe to melt some butter when I was making popcorn. Something like that. Yeah, I never. Yeah, no. Nah. That's why it's lasted so long. I've been had that microwave before I moved. I moved in here in 2018. Bought that microwave and we was over there from Walmart for $30. I've been having my microwave for about 10 years. About 10 years. I've been had a $30 microwave for like I said, all I ever used that microwave for was to warm up the water to make my coffee. I never used it for anything else. So of course I didn't do anything else. So of course why I didn't do anything else. Yeah, right. So yeah. Yeah, this has been fun, guys. I missed you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to what? Ignore the haters and yeah, I wouldn't call you guys sorry because I'm gonna have to get bad text from that. Sorry, I didn't really mean it, but yeah, my people are they'll be okay. They'll be okay. This lemon is delicious. I keep saying this lemon is delicious. Yeah, this is nice, but they'll be okay. They'll be okay. It's not coming from a bad place. You guys know me, so stop the bullshit. Anyway, yeah, for breakfast, I'm gonna make some oatmeal. I got some apple, and I made from the apple juice I saved the pulp. So I got some apple pulp, so I can make some apple oatmeal. I'll make some maybe some raisins, apple and raisins. Maybe I'll put some raisins in them. Yeah, yeah. The guy told you the guy sent me and said no raisins. Man, I put raisins in. Yeah, we gonna do raisins this morning, sir. Yes. Whole Foods, baby. Whole Foods. That's what we do over here. Yeah. I'm gonna put some raisins in them and in it. Yeah, I'll put some raisins in it. And make some toast and ooh, I'm having a hot flash. Look, ooh, I'm sweating. Ooh, I'm sweating. Ooh. Ooh, it's a mess. It's a mess. Ooh, my back. Ooh, it's pouring down my back. Ooh, goodness. Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. But yeah, for breakfast, I'm gonna get some tea. I want coffee this morning. I'm gonna have tea. Get some green tea and put some ginger and turmeric shots. Okay, yeah, I got it. I'll got it. I'm gonna set my breakfast table for you guys. And like I said, I'm gonna make some juice today. I'm gonna make 2 juices today since I haven't made any in a while. Actually, I did make the spinach and apple juice yesterday. I just didn't show y'all. I didn't record it. Because I've already made spinach and apple juice over here a lot of times, and you guys have the recipe. I mean, it's not that hard. You guys, it's the same process. You guys have the, whatever. But yeah, I'm going to do something that I haven't. Oh, and they had asparagus on sale at Food for Less. They had asparagus on sale. I told you one of my friends asked me to make asparagus juice, and they had asparagus on sale from Food for Less. I actually clipped the coupon yesterday to buy it. It was 99 cents a pound. The asparagus. I actually clipped the coupon, but once I got the Food for Less, they didn't have it anymore. I'm like, wow, that girl. I was gonna make asparagus juice. I'm like, dude, they got it for 99 cents. That's a sign. That's a sign, so I'm gonna go on and make it, and yeah, I'm gonna make the asparagus juice for them. But yeah, they didn't have any in when I went in the store, so I'm like, yeah, whatever. But yeah, I was gonna make the asparagus juice, but yeah, like I said, I'm gonna make 2 juices today, and yeah, yeah, I told y'all guys I soaked some chia seeds in the spinach and apple juice, so we're gonna see what that looks like. I want to see what that tastes like. We'll see what that looks like later, but we're gonna see what it tastes like maybe tomorrow when I set my breakfast table. Spinach and apple oatmeal. No, spinach and apple chia seeds. Mm. Spinach and apple chia seeds. That might be good. Sounds good. Sounds interesting. Put a little honey in there for the sweetness. Or yeah, that apple pulp. I got some apple pulp. Put a little honey in there for the sweetness. I got some agave nectar. I got some agave nectar. I still haven't opened it or tasted it. Maybe I will. It sounds interesting, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay, but yeah, put some honey in, and I'm gonna go boil me some eggs. Like I told you, Food for Less had the eggs on sale, and I had already had like a dozen and a half. Well, I already had one. It's 18 in the pack. I had like 1.5 of those left. So what I did was I only bought 3 more. So I only bought 3 more. So I got 4 dozen and 4.5 dozen. I put the other half ones in my egg container. So I got an egg container in my refrigerator door that has eggs in them. That's out open eggs, and I have like 4 of the 18 packs of eggs like on my bottom shelf in my refrigerator. So I made sure I rotated. I put the old ones in the front. I put the ones that I just bought in the back. So yeah, I bought 3 of those. So yeah, I got more eggs. I'm like, yeah, that's a sale, and plus my discount. The eggs are $1.99, but my employee discount still takes 30 cents off, so like $1.69 for me for 18 eggs. For $1.69, eggs cost $5 a dozen for 12. Yeah, that's a sale. So yeah. Like I said, I didn't know they were on sale until I got the Food for Less yesterday, because I didn't check the sale last week. But I just got to this, like I said, I went to the store yesterday when I left work, and I just knew they was on sale. And I was like, oh yeah, let me pick up me 3 of these right quick, because I actually need some more eggs anyway. So yeah, I'm going to set my breakfast table, and I'm going to come up with me some kind of juice, and then yeah, I'll post those today. But yeah, what I was saying is I wanted to go live, and what I was saying is I still want to go live, and this right here, I set out doing this to practice to go live. I want to go live. I still want to go live. I still will probably go live someday, but I actually like this. And you guys can see the videos that I'm doing, they flow. Like this one today, they stopped because I had to go set the alarm clock for 3 o'clock. I had to go turn the alarm clock off. That's why I didn't want to do live, because I didn't want to have to go to use the bathroom and leave you guys. But that's why I didn't want to go live. But yeah, today but as you know, my other videos, they just flow right through. There was no stoppage, no pause, and no nothing. But today I paused because I had to go turn the alarm clock off. But that's what I was setting myself up. I was setting myself up for it to go live. That's what I'm doing. I'm training myself to go live. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, my brother, he's live all the time. He's on Facebook Live. He's in the bed with the camera. He live at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, dude, seriously. So yeah, my brother, he's always live. But I'm never gonna lie. But like I said, I've seen a few more of the YouTube creators on, live asking for viewers and, doing different stuff and showing their family, interacting with the people, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm like, yeah, let me interact with people because I guess me just doing juices and putting out videos, I'm not, nobody knows who I am. Nobody but my people knows who I am. The other people don't know who I am, you know what I'm saying? I'm not getting any, no engagement, no anything, dude. This is eating healthy is a serious thing. It's a real thing, and people need to, start doing better so you can start feeling better. Like I said, I've been very calm and cool and relaxed. My hormones haven't been all over the place for the last few days. I've been chill. I've been in chill mode for the last few days. And like I said, whatever I'm doing, I'm going to continue doing it because it's obviously working. Because like I said, I haven't been jittery. I haven't been irritated. I haven't been anything. Like the sight of people just irritates my soul. Like, just so irritated for no reason, and you standing there, you wondering why you so irritated. You get a bill in the mail, you just angry, mad, instantly mad. Your phone when you're like, what the fuck? Like, dude, just mad. Like, but I haven't gone through any of that in the last few days, and I feel good. I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm trying. Like I said, I'm trying not to insult anyone or, you know, give them any play because people seem to think that I need to use them to, come up, because I didn't have nothing else to talk about but them, and that's the only way I can. Yeah, right. Good game, people. Yeah, I was here long before you guys got here. I don't know what you think. I just been sitting around in the corner waiting for you to be born to come and, give me something to do. Like, really? Y'all think I just been put my life on hold to wait for y'all to get here to. Yeah, right. Good game. But, yeah, I'm gonna, set my breakfast table, get us something to drink. I don't know. I should probably call Jack and ask him what he want me to see me make or whatever. Because at this point, yeah, I'm out of ideas, kind of. I'm kind of out of grape juice. I have not made any grape juice, have I? They had pomegranates on sale at Food for Less for $3. I should have bought a couple pomegranates and made some pomegranate juice. Yeah, I could have done some stuff, some different stuff, couldn't I? Yeah, I could have. I'm gonna see what do broccoli juice. I'm gonna see what Fair Play has fruit wise. Hmm. Now I'm interested. Yeah, now I'm interested, dude. I could make. I'm gonna make some grape juice. I don't really like grape juice like that. It's too strong. I don't like grapes like that. I'm not a grape fan. But some cherry juice or something like that. I can make. I can do something like that. Hmm. That grapefruit juice. I need to make. I want to make, my thing is for me. I can sit around and I can make a lemon squash juice, and I can make that. I want to make stuff that I know I'm going to enjoy. I don't want to just make stuff that. Yeah, I made sweet potato juice last week because I actually love sweet potatoes, and I didn't even know sweet potatoes could be juiced. And like I said, me and my mom was in the grocery store, and I mentioned making a sweet potato juice, and that's what made me want to make a sweet potato juice. But yeah, but I like sweet potatoes, so of course I can drink that. But yeah, I need to make stuff that I enjoy myself. Just can't just go make stuff that, no onion juice and nothing like that, garlic juice and no, yeah, no. But yeah, I'm going to. Sorry, yeah, I've been up for a while. I'm gonna go figure out what. I'm actually gonna go set my breakfast table first, and then I'm going to eat. I'm starving. I'm so hungry. My stomach's burning to death. And I'm gonna go set my breakfast table and eat, and then figure out. I can continue with my list and figure out what I'm going, what juice I'm going to make at the, what fruit I'm going to buy because yeah, yeah, yeah. I will. Oh, I'm yawning. Yeah, I'm sleepy. I've been up since what 1 o'clock. I'm tired, but yeah. I'm going to, yeah, figure out what I'm going to juices I'm going to make. I'm gonna set my breakfast table, and I'll be back in the morning to talk to you guys about it, and then we'll figure out where we're gonna go from there. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, yeah, yeah. That's cool. Let me go set my breakfast table and get everything ready, and then yeah, I'll be back and I'll talk to you guys in the morning. All right, bye.